check out the links in the description if you want this PC, and the GPU and the CPU, everything is actually in stock right now. So yeah, don't miss on that one. The CPU, we're looking at the AMD Ryzen 5 9600X, and as you can tell, this is the god combo of this year actually, the 9600X and the 5060 Ti. The 9600X has really good L3 cache. You are getting that better performance in the FPS intensive games, but when it comes to the GPU intensive games, there is no difference, of course. So of course, if you want to save money, and you can save a lot of money actually, around like $100, you can go with something like a 7500F from AliExpress. I almost always actually talk about this CPU and how much of a money saving it is. While the GPU, and you know what it is, it's the RTX 5060 Ti 16 gigs. Now there are gaming PCs on Amazon with this GPU for around $1700, which is crazy. Please don't buy these RTX 5060 Ti's, but it usually goes a new for around $500. I feel like this is a really good price point for this GPU. Even though it's in a really great spot, it's around the same performance of a 7700 XT, a bit faster, and faster something like a 7800 XT at times, not always. But when it comes to ray tracing, when it comes to the NVIDIA features that it provides, this is something that we haven't seen before from NVIDIA. Of course, we've seen the 4060 Ti, but this is a really apparent or a bigger leap in terms of performance in these mid-range GPUs. Now, if you want something more available, which is actually surprising to me, there is the RTX 5070. This one goes on Amazon for 12 gigs a GPU for $600, and it's only exclusive to the Prime members, which I will have a 30 days free trial if you just want to get this GPU, linked in the description. The 5060 Ti versus 5070 debate is a really good one actually. Will you go with the more 4 gigs of VRAM, or you can go with the 5070 12 gigs with better performance and better value, since you couldn't find the 5060 Ti that much as the 5070. So this is also a debate, and it will give you still around the same great performance, if not actually better. It's a lot better, like you will not find that big of a difference in higher res. So yeah, these are two great options from NVIDIA in a market that's nothing in it is great. Now looking at the RX 9070 and the 9070 XTs, the 9070 XT is in a league of its own. It's for around $800 on a good day, while the 9070 you couldn't find it anywhere in stock for even around $700. So yeah, this is the only reason I'm not recommending the 9070 and the 9070 XT now, because the value isn't that much there. When it comes to the board, we're looking at the B850M board. So it's gonna have the really good, specs in it. It's gonna have the Type-C, support, and USB 3.0, Gen 5 support. It's gonna have everything you need, and you can also upgrade to a 9800X 3D on that same board easily, or any of the 10,000 series CPUs upcoming from the Ryzen. And the RAM, we're looking at 32 gigabytes of DDR5 6000 MHz RAM, and it will get the job done. While the SSD, we're looking at a 1TB Gen 4 SSD with a fast boot up times, a really good loading speeds. For a PC under $1,000, it will get the job done easily. The case, you can go with something for around $70 to $80. There was that Leon Lee case that's for under $100. That's got really good cable management, really good design, and everything overall in a really great package. While the power supply, you can get away with something like a 700 watt 80 plus gold weighted power supply from Thermaltake, for example, or any brand that's more reliable. So yeah, that's been it. If you like the video, press on that like button. If you want to see more videos of that, can subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.